Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. What you can see here is how I've packaged the first gen of the Diamond Resin Burrs. So you can see here I've got a little label showing the 200, 400, 800, 1500 with their little color codings. So the kits will come as a set of 4. It's really just a sample kit, honestly, because you're probably going to grind through some of these pretty quickly. I'll work on getting listings for individual grits because I think a lot of people are going to find that you'll be buying the 200 black, this one just here, you'll be buying that one fairly often compared to the others. In fact, the 1500, that will probably outlast maybe five or so of the 200s, maybe even more. It will wear down so much quicker. So I will work on getting individual sales up there, but because they're new, I think a lot of people will just be able to buy the kits, but I do hope to get listings up for individual burrs because you don't want to buy a full kit every time you want to replace your 200. I do understand that, so I will get onto it. I'll also be in the future looking at going past the 1500. It's good enough to be able to get a good finish with an aluminium oxide or a cerium oxide, but there are stones such as the Ethiopian opals where you want to be able to finish the entire thing without using a metal oxide powder. So you want to be able to get this 1500 all the way up past 15,000. So I will look into that. I have played around with it already, and the only reason I haven't done it is because the harder resin at the higher grits doesn't seem to be as good. So there's going to have to be some work on a second resin to be able to do that. Now, the only other little bits of information that I want to say are I can pop up a picture of the dimensions of everything. The key dimension is the shank. So this shank is going to be a 1/8 inch or about a 3.1, 3.2 kind of millimeter shank. So this is not going to be the same as something like this. So my sintered diamond burrs, if I bring them together with the shanks, you'll see just here, this one is thinner. All of my previous tools, I've been using this thinner shank because of the sintered diamonds. But for these, because you can see the head is so big, on the tiny shank, they just don't want to do it. It's much better to have this thicker shank in there. And the other good thing about using the thicker shank, I mean, Chuck users are laughing at all of this because they don't care. We can fit any size. But the good thing about this thicker shank is that it is the most common default shank size that will be loaded into whatever rotary tool you've got. So a lot of people contact me after doing purchases and they find that they don't have a collet for this, which I find amazing. All of these tools should come with the collet kit. And this is the second most common. This is a 3/32, which comes out to be about 2.4 mil. It's a very common size, but it seems a lot of tools these days, they skimp out and they just give you the one collet pre-installed, and it's typically this one here. So for example, if I put that sintered diamond away and I get one of the tools that come with the Azuto, you can see there, they match up. You also get a lot of these grinding bits, once again, all match up. Sandpaper drums, same thing. They'll typically give you a screw mandrel or two for felt or wood, and again, same thing. So it's the most common one. I've never bought a tool that hasn't given bits that are in this shank size. I just want to make that clear because all of my other ones I've been matching the sintered diamond, which uses a smaller shank size because they're a bit of a smaller tool. Now, none of it matters because what you can do is you can go get your collet and nut kit. The nut is just the outer part there. The collets are just these little parts here. And if you look here without a glare, you can see there. So that's the 3/32, 2.4. And then there's the 1/8, 3.2. Those will be included in pretty much any collet kit. This one's got quite a few pieces, but even if you get one that's just a combo of 3 pieces, it'll still include those two. They are the most and second most used shank sizes for all of these tools that I've seen. Or you go ahead and do what I do and you use a chuck. Once you've got an adjustable chuck like this, then nothing really matters too much. It's still got my felt loaded in from my last cut. Side note, not a great idea to leave it in there like that. You kind of want to let it dry and then seal it up in a bag so it doesn't get contaminated by anything else you're doing. So that's what I'll do in a sec. But yeah, if you've got the 3-jaw chuck, you're not going to care at all. You'll be able to fit both of them and you won't have to change your collets at all. So yeah, by the time you're seeing this video, I will release the listings on the website. I've already written them. There's already a little written instruction manual as well on the website under tool instructions. And of course, I'll be doing a bunch of videos with a bunch of different materials showing them off. Now, I'm hoping that I don't get a huge influx of orders. I do have the week off from work, so it's a good time to get an order in, and I'll be able to do daily trips to the post office and sit around and spend hours packaging. I'm a little bit worried about the influx of orders that are going to come in, but that's alright, I'll manage. So I have them listed at $40. I was thinking 35, but by the time you print out everything, print out the labels, stick them on the bags, and then start divvying them up into these little bags, it is so annoying that I ended up just being like, to make it worth any amount of time that's being spent, I'll just recoup an extra $5 and it'll make me feel a bit better about myself. But it is definitely a price where I can lock them in at that price for quite a long time and it should be fine. I don't see the price of these going up dramatically. Trade wars always make things interesting, but I've bought thousands of these, so my price will be very stable until the next order and then I'll reassess from there. It'll be fine. Certainly didn't want to charge $100 for a kit. Though, mentioning the Diamond Pacific Nova points, that might be the only option I've got to go up past this number because I do like that softer resin at the higher grits. It just works so much better. But who knows, maybe I can work with the factory and we can try out some different resins. It'll probably cost a lot, but might be worth it in the long run. So that'll be most likely where all of that profit from these ones goes into the next one. Get ourselves a 3,000, 8,000, 15,000, maybe all the way up to 50,000. That would be the dream. But that's looking into the future. For today, I just want to let you guys know that they're up on the store. Feel free to check them out. And if you're going to order, I'll see you over there. Also, if you're from a country where I don't ship currently, just let me know and I'll add it. I just need to find the pricing from the postal agent and then add it onto my back end of the website. So swing on by and I'll see you over there. Catch you guys.